just do the bite. But Elia says, no, let's train. So what I do every once in a while, I do with my girlfriend on Sundays, I'll do like a circuit. I'll do like one set on each exercise around the clock for the whole body. I shall smile. And for 20 reps, and then we just go from there. So we knock this out pretty fast. What it does, it keeps blood flow in the muscle, feeds the muscle without really tiring it out, and just it's like a spark of nutrition into the body, into the muscle cell to make it grow in monstrous proportions.
Okay,
so let's go do it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, sir.
I was born ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, look at and that was at 10:30, and you're still here. It's a long night. Well, I'm here again. 2 feet, because I want to be like you.
No.
No. That's very nice.
And I see your picture here. Very nice.
I'm very happy. How look at me.
You're a young kid?
I'm a young kid. And we're going to go do like a circuit. One set, each exercise. There's Max.
So, buddy, I saw you driving by the other day.
Say hi, Max.
Hey.
I saw you too. You were walking down the street.
Yeah. Did you see me what?
No. I waved to you. All right, we're gonna go do it.
Go do it.
All right, let's go.
So what's this now, Rick?
Well, I'm trying to wake up. It's now 10 to 10.
Yeah.
I was up at 6:30. Greeted by my dog Ozzy. He said, "Let's go play ball." And I don't want to play ball. I walked in, I had breakfast, brings the ball, drops it on my plate, over and over. I gotta wake up, I gotta do something to the gym. So finally, after emails and phone calls and eating and getting ready, now we're here. All right, so we'll start with some of these. Not heavy. Maybe 20 reps if I can get them.
Low road.
Yeah, low road. I'm doing a few extra. If anybody wonders why I have this on my hand, it's because when I wear it out and women see it, I get sympathy sex. Oh, what happened to your hand? Well, I can't use it to do anything to myself, so maybe you can help me out a little bit. Works every time.
Okay, ready.
Here's Elia following what I'm doing. Good form. Perfect. Nice and easy, huh?
Yeah.
I want to still be in, right? 32.
I admire it.
One of many.
Normally I use the bar, a straight bar, but this is here, so let's just do this.
Very good, Rick. Rocket, baby, yeah.
That's pretty good, I like that. It's pretty good.
Nice flow.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice little difference. I think I'll incorporate that from now on. But
So we saw you in Venice Beach at the Ghost Gym for Jim Morris's memorial.
Yeah.
Where you ran into your old buddy Arnold Schwarzenegger.
well, we both gave speeches down there. Several people gave speeches, and then everybody went, and one guy that went long, and I told John Bailey I want to talk. I figured this is an opportunity to talk about Jim, an opportunity to talk to Arnold again. So give a nice speech. In fact, I'd like to get a copy of it. And Arnold was in the front row, and I kept referring to him, and he kept nodding. Yeah. When we got up, he said, "Hey, Rick," and I said, "I want to talk. How you doing?" I said, "I'm doing fine. How about you?" He said, "I'm doing good." "You feel okay?" He says, "I feel good." I said, "You look good, and you're staying in shape, and blah, blah, blah." I said, "We need to talk at some point about maybe doing my show, whatever. So he kind of nodded, okay, and that was it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, it doesn't mean he will. You know, Arnold's busy. He's doing The Apprentice in this new season, so he's with that. I mean, the man is busy, I know that. But it would be kind of fun to have him on there and maybe do a little workout like he did with Franco.
Yeah.
Because Franco wasn't really into it, and I am.
Right.
So if we could get somebody to get on Arnold and say, come on, let's go do it, Rick, maybe it'll work. I mean, I can ask. I know he's busy.
We have to start an online petition to get you guys to train again.
Yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it? That'd be a lot of fun. He's in good shape, though. I mean, he's still got a good bicep. He's in good shape. Very nice. He's a very nice guy. I was really happy to run into him. All right, we're going to do some of these. Not heavy.
But it's because of your shoulder, yeah? Because of your shoulder.
What?
You do this machine.
It's chest. But it's a nice machine. It works. I did chest inclines all day yesterday. Just doing one set.
There you go. Good.
Yeah, you know, last night I was thinking about coming in today and I was really tired. My legs take a beating and they're sore because I had torn my quads in 2001, one thing. And then I'm in dire need of a knee replacement. I mean, I'm really beyond knee replacement. It's bone on bone and shifting. So my legs get tired when I walk. Just about when I do anything. So when I sat down last night, I said, God, I don't know if I can go to the gym tomorrow. But, you know, you get a nice rest and you eat. You take a pain pill and you come in and you do what you got to do. So here I am, doing what I got to do. This is a pec deck machine. It's a little different than the regular pec deck. I kind of like it because I can bring my elbows in. This machine has never worked right. They had it fixed several times. What happens is it's heavier on the left than it is on the right. So sometimes I feel like I'm working one pec over the other.
Oh.
But they supposedly adjusted it. Let's see. It's a little difficult. I don't like using these. Here like this. It stretches your pecs and then sit forward just to shake.
There you go.
You can come closer this way on this machine with your elbows. Careful when you get out of this, not to yank your shoulders back, because it definitely will yank your shoulder out of the joint if you're not careful. Other than that, it feels pretty good.
That was a great video you uploaded on Jump Grimmick.
Oh my God, yeah, those guys I followed when I was a kid, you know. They were real strong men, they trained hard. And then you put it on YouTube and somebody says, well, they would never hold a candle to Mr. Universe today, which is really a stupid ass remark. You gotta have respect for these guys. And so many guys on YouTube, not so many, but a handful, always disrespect us and guys that were before them, have to make nasty comments because they sit home on their little computers, they're little nerds, and have to type shit out because they know we're never gonna catch them. If any of those guys would ever come in this gym up to me, I'd smack them across the face a couple of times. I'll say that right now. Hate that disrespect.
It's bizarre.
You gotta get used to it.
Oh, I see.
Once you get in the groove, it works pretty good.
And we squeeze.
Yeah, you squeeze. Does it feel heavier on one side?
No.
Then they must have adjusted it.
It feels fine. It burns like hell, though.
Oh, that's good. Like it?
Right here.
Yeah.
Side laterals?
Yeah, and I have said this before. This machine's pretty good, but I like dumbbells just as well. But I visualize that I have dumbbells in my hand when I do this, and I drop my arms down rather than hold on to these handles. I don't like the handles. I don't like handles of anything. So if I keep my arms down here, it's like I have two dumbbells. You see what I mean? Here and here. And when I bring them up, this way, it's basically raising dumbbells.
Do you turn your finger like pouring water out of a pitcher?
See?
Yeah.
Bring your little finger up.
Yeah.
You bring your little finger up. It's more stress on the outside deltoid.
I see. How's your shoulder feel?
Fine. Fine. Thank you, Tommy. He does it every time he rounds the gym. Says, have a great day to everybody, and they leave. That's not really necessary. But then what I do, if I'll turn around this way, and I'll do the rear delt.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a good combination. Works
can
pretty good.
see, yeah.
Like it?
I love it.
I love it.
Like pouring water out of a pitcher.
Yep. Feel it?
Yes.
Side two. Now bend over when you do this. Let your rear delt take over.
Bend over. Where's this? West Hollywood?
Yes, it is. Bend over more. Bend over more. All the way. Lean forward. There you go.
Say hello to your friend here.
This is my friend Alfredo. And how I remember his name is I use a lot of Alfredo sauce. And look how good he looks in red. Look how good in red.
Red.
This guy. He's a legend right here.
Yeah.
This is my guy.
Oh yeah.
Like I saw him when I was a kid.
Oh, don't say that.
Then I trained with him.
Don't say how you were a kid.
Man.
Look how good he looks. Look how good he looks.
Yeah, he looks great.
It's awesome shape. And he lives on catfish.
Catfish and snails.
Snails, because they go down slow.
Escargot.
Go down slow.
There you go.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you guys.
Now this is something that you don't want to do home alone. What we're trying to do is hit the workout and make it snappy. Yeah, stretch that workout. Stretch it out. Oh boy.
I like the live documentary.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
It's teamwork.
And stop.
And stop. Very good.
Rehabbing, Rick.
I'm trying to figure out where I am in the world.
Oh, they put a goat jump.
So what's this now, Rick?
We're just doing a set of pressing just to have some in there. Now, the thing is, there's not always a bench available, so I go back to the old school style bench. An apple box, which works fine for me. Actually, the box is more comfortable. You can move it anywhere you want.
Psyching yourself up.
Yeah. I'm psyched up. I'm looking at her. I'm getting psyched up.
Yeah, sorry about that. Bump it up.
It's heavy after doing that.
Yes, it is. Oh. I wish we could say hello to Albert Beckles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're shooting some stuff for my show.
Oh, okay.
Just stand right here a minute. I want you to see something. This is what I want to look like when I grow up. What do I have to do?
Eat right, exercise.
awesome, seriously.
Thank you.
Best you've ever looked.
Thank you.
It's amazing. Every day you change it.
Hard work, dedication.
Every day I change my underwear. It's not all I change. But that's okay.
Well, that's good. That's a start.
That's a start, right?
That's a start.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. She's quite beautiful.
Yes, she is.
Okay, Rick.
You are starting to look like her a little bit.
I do?
A little bit. Yeah.
She's got a nicer ass.
Ass is a good thing. If you have half an ass, would that be a semicolon?
Get!
What?
What are we training now with this? Upper back?
No, that's some curls.
Oh, curls.
Those keep showing. You know, I'll refer to things sometimes when you see working a muscle every day is every other day or every third day. It all depends on the person and how they respond. But going back in time when my dad was alive and he had a mechanic had huge forearms, huge arms. Because every day he'd be using screwdrivers and wrenches and screwdrivers every day, all day long. So because of that, his arms grew. They got big and muscular. There was no such thing in his head as, well, I can't work every day. I work every other day to get big muscle because he wasn't into that. But once you show me that a little bit every day actually made everything grow. So I don't know if you can put him to the weights today because you go much heavier and you need recovery time. But that little twisting of the screwdriver and he uses wrenches, his arms got big. So I sometimes try maybe 1 or 2 sets of curls every day for a week. Then my arms get tired. So it's just a little variation.
Right. There you go. Big arms, big arms.
They used to be. This arm's gotten smaller than this arm because I have nerve damage in my
Pinched
shoulder
nerve,
and neck and the wrist, so I can see a difference. I don't like it, but I'm not going to compete at 71. I'm just going to stay in good shape. So you do have to sacrifice sometimes a little size, which at my age really isn't important to me anymore. I just want to stay in good shape and stay healthy. So I do what I can do. I mean, I used to curl at 65s. Now I do the 20s and 25s, and I feel like I get just as much out of it without killing myself. So it is what it is, right?
It's all about the squeeze, yeah?
Well, it is when you're on the pot. Okay, you up. Good set. Mario's here every day. He trains like a madman. He's doing really well. He's in great shape. He's 97 years old, and you never know it. Right?
Wow.
87.
87. I'm sorry, 87.
Yeah.
Almost 10 years, right? Among friends.
87, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's an amazing guy, right?
Yeah.
He used to be a female.
Used to.
He had that sex change
Yeah.
what they call addictomy.
Long time ago. That was a long time ago.
Oh, I know.
Now I'm very real man.
Yeah, you are a real man now.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
See you later.
Let's put you
Now,
on
this is
camera.
my friend. This is my friend, right? How are you? This is for my show. This is my friend Juan, and there's two. Look at this man. He's massive. What do you weigh, 275 pounds? Huge. Yes? Yes. You speak English? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't either. Okay. He weighs 275 pounds.
275?
Yeah. He's a big man. Look at the size of this guy. He's like a fire hydrant.
Yeah.
Fire plug.
Sure.
Matt, very nice person.
Nice to meet you, Juan.
I love him.
There you go. So what's this now, Rick?
We've done this before for triceps. You know, it's made to go like most of you guys are gonna have it this way.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like the handles are like unstable on them. So I'd like to do, and you guys have seen me do this, like a skull crusher type of thing, or maybe a close grip press by grabbing it here. And ouch, that hurt my nipple. Actually hurt. And then stand, and then come back. You just come to the chin, come to the head. Doesn't really matter.
Come on. Intense.
I feel it.
I couldn't get it from a better angle.
Somebody asked me once, years ago, there's a lot of people that aren't into bodybuilding, they're very naive. I'm sure you guys run into them. And they said, why is it bodybuilders, none of them ever have hair on their body? This is back in the 80s, 70s, or 80s. I said, well, you have to look at it logically. When you work out and you build your muscle, and it expands to the skin, there's not much room between the muscle and the skin. So what it does is it kills the hair follicle, pushes the hair out of the follicle, and it all just goes away. I didn't want to say it was shaved. I thought that was too easy.
Okay.
You would like to see us train together for an hour?
You with all
Yeah.
Like they did back in the day.
No, listen, that would be great. You know, like two real OGs.
Tell what they have.
Yeah, two real OGs.
What?
Gonna start showing people what to do. Because old school is a real legit stuff. And we have nothing, just respect to these guys. And I'm looking forward. I want to see that.
See what?
If I'm not going to be able to see that in person, how are you going to train with the arm?
Oh, that's what you want to see. Okay.
Yeah, and if I'm not going to be able to see it in person, I would love to see it at least so you can see
It'd be nice to do it like a half-hour workout.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I was telling him I found old footage of bodybuilders from the 50s that have done regular TV shows, sitcoms back in the day, and people keep sending them to me, so I'm editing them up and putting them on my show. I didn't know these guys did that stuff. These are guys I read about when I was a kid. He read about me when he was a kid. So we all have our time heroes.
You know, I teach a little bit of old school also, you know, so now I can say I'm blessed because I can mix old school with the new school.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm getting best of both worlds, you know.
Well, I have an old school. I have my old math book from the 5th grade. My math book. I used to have to balance my count today. Basic math.
We gotta make it
He
happen.
always has some.
It's like no words to
This guy
say,
makes
you know.
coming in Jim the best.
Exactly. Inspiration.
All right, so we're gonna do legs.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, guys.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, so now part of the circuit training, now we're doing legs.
Yeah, but I want to explain something. In 2001, I tore both my quads wrestling completely off and had to have them reattached. So they reattached them, but they reattached them a bit higher, I always said, but the doctor said no. Then I got a staph infection in my knee. My knee exploded about 8 weeks later, and I probably could have died within 24 hours. It infected my whole body. So that made a hole in my tendon. So the knee isn't as strong as it used to be, and now I'm up for a knee replacement because I have bone on bone, which you can see in my x-ray. So I can't squat anymore. I can't even go stairs. I have to do one at a time. So I basically limited my leg workout to leg extensions, leg curls, and calves. It still works the quad, it still works the leg bicep, but it's not like hammering the quads like when you do squats. I just can't do it. Once I get a knee replacement, I'll go back. So I have to limit, but I do more reps, so it's okay now. It still gets me through it.
There you go. No pain, no gain. You did it.
When you do those reps, I actually do more. Sometimes I'll start with 30, they burn like mad. So I still feel that I'm working the quad. It's like Mr. Ronda did years ago. He said, let me find out what exercise works. He'll do it. I think we talked about this. One exercise. Come to the gym and do one for like 50 reps. And if you got a burn out of it and it worked, he says that exercise works. So I know that this works. It definitely works for me. But each leg extension machine is different. They all have different angles. The selectorizers are different weights. 40 pounds here, it could be 60 pounds there. So you play around with it and see what works for you. Right now I gotta do what works for me because I have trouble walking. It's not fun. But that's another form of sympathy sex. Well, I've got to be careful though that I don't do the wrong thing because then I won't have a leg to stand on. You can do all the squats you want, I'll watch. There you go. There he is.
So these like standard calf raises?
Well, here's the thing. I do them seated. They're okay. When I stretch over there, I can't do them standing anymore because my knee gives out. It's very frustrating for me. You know, as you get older, things change. Your body changes, and you try to do the best you can to stay in shape. And I had really good legs at one time. But when I had quad tear and my knees screwed up, my legs aren't what they used to be. So I don't wear shorts. It's an ego thing, I guess. But I do the best I can. So once I have my surgery, hopefully I can get back and do legs like I somewhat used to. In the meantime, this works okay for me.
In execution now.
The thing is with calves, you're either born with them or you're not. It's a genetic thing. So you've got to do the best you can with them. And I see so many people doing them wrong. They'll bounce, for example. You get on the machine, you'll do this. That's not doing anything. The idea is to come all the way down. Stretch. Then come up and contract. Then all the way down, stretch. Then all the way up and contract. That's the only way you're going to get anything out of it. And it's not all about the weight. It's about the movement.
But Arnold was had bad calves, didn't he?
He worked them hard. I mean, everybody said he had implants, and then I worked them. But we did back then, which really worked. And people laugh today because today's generation doesn't understand what we did. First of all, they thought it was weird that we trained barefoot and that we trained in shorts and sometimes no shirts. But we were at the beach. We come in off the sand, we just work out. That's the way Joe Golden had it. It didn't matter. And we would do donkey raises. We put two people on our back, lay on a bench on a calf block, do as many as we could, then one person would hop off, leave one person on, you finish out your reps. That was the best calf workout ever. Someone said, oh, there's someone sitting on your back, that's awfully gay. Like, no, it's not, that's just how it worked. It was the best calf workout ever doing donkeys. Then they made a donkey machine like this over here. It's not the same as somebody sitting on there. For some of my workouts, I had my two sons come to the gym and they'd sit on my back. I had nobody else. They thought they were getting a ride. So it was fun for them, and I was able to work my calves hard. Oh, I wish I could still do that, but it's difficult. Then I'll go over here.
Looks like you're stretching your calves.
Yeah. Stretch them out.
See that one more time. There you go.
That's pretty much it.
So what are we doing here, Rick?
Well, I don't need a whole lot on abs. I've always had good abs. Abs come from diet, but I do these jackknife raises. They look kind of funny, but they work. A lot of tension on the ab.
How many of those are you going to do?
100. it's like I can do 500, but I don't need to. The problem is that when you work your abs hard, it's a muscle. So the muscle grows. So it's all I need to work my stomach and reduce it. But basically, when you work them hard, it makes it thicker. So you work them harder, it makes it thicker. You think, my God, I'm not losing any weight around my stomach. So you work them harder, and it makes it thicker. So you're kind of going against yourself. So I do them just to keep them hard, and the rest is all diet.
There you go.
It makes a difference. I think I've always had abs. It's just always have worked.
You had great abs. Marshall filming Albert Beckles. I hope he doesn't mind.
Oh yeah, there's Albert over there behind me. Chuck, are you training? You got 1 second? We're shooting this for my show. I have a theory on abs. I know you'll agree with me. If you work your stomach too hard, it's going to grow like any muscle. It's going to get fit. So by doing a lot of abs, and people say, "Oh, I'm trying to reduce my waist," it ends up getting thicker. And in their heads, it's not going down. It must work harder. Then it gets thicker again. So basically, it's just enough to keep it hard and the rest of the diet. Diet cardio. Diet cardio. There you go. Keys to abs.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. And that's pretty much it. Now it's time for my protein drink. Gotta have that. Looking around the gym in here, you see a lot of trainers. In today's world, more trainers sometimes than clients, but they're not always good trainers. Back in the day when I trained a few people, we had some celebrities and I took them through my bodybuilding workout and they got results. You didn't need to be certified. But today you should be certified and should be if you're going to get hired by anybody to work. The best company out there is National Academy of Sports Medicine, NASA. They are the top certified company in the world that will train you to become a certified trainer. And if you go on my website right now, which is MikeTrainerUSA.com/Rick, you will find my landing page. You will get a 14-day free trial of their certification. See if you like it. I think that this is what you want to do and you have a passion for it. This is where you should go and sign up. Take the 14-day free trial. What have you got to lose? Become a trainer and make yourself a new living, have yourself a career, and live the passion that you want to be. That's what I do.
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
You like that shirt?
that's cool.
Is that cool? Maybe I'll print one.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Who's sitting right next to you, Rick?
This is Ric Drasin and Albert Beckles.
The legend Albert Beckles.
He is. He likes my shirt. He wants one. I don't know if I have a triple X. We get a triple X?
Very good.
You know what? Funny thing is, most guys ask me for mediums because they want them bigger on them. I can't even get an XL one anymore. What are you drinking? Are you eating your oatmeal?
Oh, yeah.
See, this is how we sit and we share food.
There you
That
go.
way we don't have to go eat out and spend money. Hey, you know, I went to Jim Moore's to reward.
Oh,
His last Sunday down at Golden Dennis.
so who's last Sunday?
Yeah. Oh, I actually gave a speech.
I didn't know that. Was there a lot of people there?
We had about 50 people there. Arnold was there,
Uh-huh.
and Bailey, and some of those guys, but not too many.
I haven't seen Billy in a long time.
He's doing fine. He's doing fine. He put together a nice little memorial, and Arnold gave a nice speech.
Wish I knew about that. I would have showed up. I like that.
So, it was a really nice thing. They did a little documentary that ran on him, and it was done well. Then they had food afterwards. And Jim was a vegan, so they had vegan food. So I decided to go to the firehouse and have meat. I can't eat vegan. I'm sorry. I gotta have that protein. Anyway, it was good.
I'm sorry I didn't know that. That would have been nice to say, but
Yeah, it would have been. Well, anyway, I'm done. I'm gonna grab my coffee. Is that okay? You mind?
no, I don't mind, Ray.
Will you miss me? Say yes.
I don't know yet.
Oh, you gotta think about it?
Yeah, you gotta go first.
Almost 40 years I've known this guy, and he still can't tell me that he likes me. I don't know what it is.
He shows it with his actions.
Well, yeah, that's it. Action speaks louder.
This is true.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. Beckles.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
This is Ric Drasin. I'm Al Beckles.
It's RicDrasin.com. He is the equalizer, baby. See you next time.